Welcome back to another episode of Timberborn, where I'm gonna be real with you. I've been playing this too long already. I originally started this just to kind of see where I was left at, and I realized I was in a bad place. It's a real dark place, guys. No. My goodness. It's been a bit of a blur the past few hours. I have been trying to resuscitate this colony for so long. As you can see, it's cycle 27. In order to save the colony, I had to basically axe this mini colony over here. I had to chop off this limb. You can see I was trying to establish mushrooms because food was about at like it was bad. We were bleeding, guys. We had like maybe less than 600 food. We were basically eating our berries, and I needed to like reestablish with something else. It's so bad. Water was below 1,000. A lot of the issues was because of this stupidly long path that we were having to prioritize. So I cut this limb off. I cut off this little colony here. All that stuff is paused except for the mushroom guy, and I had to get this built. I had to get these two ways built. I feel like we're not going to survive if these two ways are not established. And as you can see, I've been trying to expand my water storage here. It's been so hard. I hate this. Why is hard mode so difficult? I hate how hard it is. And as you can see, we're also starting to build a tube-way over to this little area over here to hopefully harness the water in this little pump, in this little area. Don't know how that's going to work out. God, I hope it works out. For reals. I'm hoping though, like the more I'm playing this, the more I realize that it was such a bad idea to be at the top of this mountain. Granted, I don't know what you're supposed to do. I feel like, I guess we could move over here. It's a little bit easier. It's a little easier to survive in this area. It's just so frippin' far away. Like we are like 2 maps distance worth, because we started over here, and in order to get here, it took us this long. Oh, it took us 20-ish cycles to get over here, and we can't even use this area because of how crazy. Like, I'm a little frustrated. I'm a little exhausted. I've been at this. I've been trying to resuscitate my beaver colony for a few hours now. As you can see, we're already running low on water. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, beavers. It's okay. We're streaming now. We're having a good time. I think a lot of my issues are coming from never playing a map this big. I've always played on maps like Diorama and smaller. Well, Diorama is the smallest map, but I've been playing on maps the size of Diorama, like very small maps. Like this whole area would probably be about the size of the map, roughly, that I would be playing. And usually playing on like normal mode and easy mode, oh man, it's so nice. I miss the days I could do that. But not only am I playing on hard mode, I'm also playing on the biggest map I could have possibly found, with the most difficult source of water to manage, it feels like. It's hard. And I love how the garbage guy decided to show up right when I decided to stream. That's fun. I'm just waiting for Mushroom Man to fill up our stocks, and then I'll turn on the fermenters. But oh boy, has it been a rough day. Good news though, I know this is completely unrelated to you guys, but my Space King stuff, my Space King merch came in, so I got my t-shirt. I'm waiting for my hoodie. Turns out though that you could order your normal size, because I got a size bigger assuming that they were going to be a size smaller, because usually that's what happens to me, right? Like that's not unusual, where you order your correct size, and then it ends up being like a size too small, a little snug. So you end up with a shirt that's tighter than you expected. However, we're currently dealing with the opposite right now. I'm currently dealing with the shirt that is almost too tight. Well, not too loose. I got a shirt that's a little looser than I was expecting, but that's fine. That's actually preferable. I would prefer to have a looser shirt than a tighter shirt. So for now, this is just going to be my indoor use shirt. which is unfortunate because it looks cool. It's like the Space King shirt that's designed to look like the Thing poster from like the 80s, I think, or whatever that movie came out. It's really cool. I like it a lot. And I'm waiting for the hoodie. Unfortunately, the hoodie's gonna have the same issue. It's gonna be like I'm gonna be dressing like an e-boy with the big baggy shirt, big oh nice. Finally, a little late for this to get sorted, huh? I could probably get a fluid dump over here. I had one here originally, but I didn't think I needed it. Turns out I need it. Of course, there's gonna be a stupid thing in my way. I hate this game. I don't hate this game. I love this game. That's why I'm playing it. But man, this game does not like me. This game most definitely does not enjoy my company, which is very sad. Come on, Mr. Beaver. But oh brother, it's been so rough. As you can tell, like we've been getting hit with non-stop droughts and bad tides. This game is really hammering it home to me. Like you get like 3 days at best. You get 3 days of of water and you're basically done. You better be able to get all 1,000 plus worth of water. Right now I'm working on expanding my thing over here. I'm gonna probably get another one built over here. Just because like you could seriously never have enough water pumps, it feels like. There we go. But man, the goal has just been to survive. Not thrive, survive. And it's just, you know, it is what it is. But we've officially kind of, looks like our water stuff has been sorted out. We're using these as fillers, like we're supplying water to other locations. Usually the ones that are next to pumps are the suppliers, and our big storage, like our normal stuff is receiving. But man, has it been one long nightmare today. It's been tough. Currently, I am starting to slowly get rid of those early game bridges. So I am working on getting these pipes to be my main source of transportation. As you can see, this is getting close to done. However, we're running very low on logs and steel. But I'm hoping, man, I don't even know what to focus on. I'm just like, get to the next day, get to the next cycle. Pray that you get enough water next cycle. But this has been helpful because now we actually have over 100 bad water over here, which is a godsend, honestly. I feel like I need to reconnect back here, or potentially even like go from like somewhere around here and then have it connect somewhere back here. I don't know. Maybe that's the goal. We'll see. Maybe the goal is to go from here and then like somewhere around here. I'm thinking if I can get rid of these trees, it'd be pretty okay. Honestly, I might just build the tube system over here. It doesn't matter at this point. I've been trying to give the tube system some space. I think that's fine. And then we'll work on the tube system a little bit later. Right now, it's just like, just lock in. Right now, we're just locked in, trying to micromanage these dummies. That's fine. I'm glad I started to expand the water storage here. As you can tell, also, I am working on getting levees back here to then put in like dams at the third level here, so I can store water up to the third level. Maybe I'll put in what is it? The floodgates. I might put the floodgates here so I can get like the majority of this filled. And then that will start to fill back here. That's primarily what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get this back filled. I want this to get filled. And I'm thinking if I use dams, I can definitely get this all filled up. That's the goal. Lofty goal, but you know what? I believe in myself. But alas, you're here to watch me squirm. So watch me squirm for a few hours, and then I'll probably continue playing a few hours afterwards, and this will just be a whole day thing. Oh god, I used to miss these kind of days where you do nothing to play one game. I'm not enjoying it though. I have been struggling. I've been sweating bullets for the past few hours trying to manage this. But I feel pretty good. I feel like we've managed to bounce back a little. Our karabis have finally kind of picked up the pace. God, I might try to build more mushroom stuff. I think that's probably the thing to do. I am trying to think though. The problem is, well, we have over 2k water. Maybe we can afford to. Oh, thank you for the follow. Hannon. How you doing, Hannon? I hope you enjoy the stressful nature of Timberborn. I am currently in the middle of a crisis. That's okay. Hope you're doing good. How you doing? Hopefully you like Timberborn. Hopefully, we're playing on hard mode right now, and it is driving me insane because this is the first time I played on hard mode. I've just managed to bring us back from the dead, essentially. But it took a long time to kind of like resuscitate the run again. So right now it is just, I'm currently just micromanaging things. Might lower the music a little. There we go. I think that's okay. But this is looking pretty sad. You know what? Fair. Honestly, if I wasn't streaming it, I don't think I would ever try hard mode. I think I would constantly be playing on like developer mode, or at most normal mode. But hard mode, you're getting slapped with bad tides and droughts every 3 days, and a lot of times they're about 20 days. You know, you're lucky when it's like 18 days, but usually it's about 20 days. I've gotten one 30-day one, and the 30-day one is the one that almost killed me, and that's why I've been like micromanaging this whole thing for like the past 2 hours. But I just started streaming, even though I've been micromanaging this. Currently, I'm working on. Oh, thank you. I'm currently working on getting my tubeways set up, my low highways, because man, this map is too big, and I was stretched way too thin. It's crazy. I was trying to like also get a colony established over here. It didn't work out. I had to give up on this little housing development over here, and now we're kind of back to this central area. But yeah, right now I think the goal is, are levers not a good idea? Levers are a great idea. I would love to get into automation at some point in this game. However, I've been struggling to manage. I've been struggling to manage and maintain my colony. So I'm hoping that in the near future I'll be able to mess with automation. I'm looking forward to it. That might have been a little early, but that's fine. Oh yeah, right now the goal is just to continue surviving. Oh yeah, that's some bad water. Is it a lot? Might have to flush out our, yeah, we're gonna have to flush out our system. There we go. That's not the end of the world though. That's the least of my concerns right now. Is a little bad water. But yeah, I am thinking about getting some automation set up. I've watched a couple of videos on how to do it. I think, is it depth tester? No. I think the weather one and contamination. Isn't there a contamination one? Yeah. Contamination sensors. I think this is the one I want to start looking at. If you're going to micromanage, I think that is a lot easier. I mean, yes and no. Yeah, you're right. I need to start like looking into automation, especially for the bad tide, because, you know, I want to be able to let this game run for a few hours when I'm not paying attention. And I think we're at a good point in the run. Just gotta hope this fills up sooner than later. Oh, I gotta also, because I'm pretty sure that's all the water. There we go. All right, I think the whole thing's been flushed out. Yeah, okay. You can ping them. Ooh. Let's see. Send a manual controller signal. Great first step towards automating its settlement. Perform a simple logic operation. I think this is the one I want to use. I want to use relays because this is the one that's going to use like the contamination stuff. So I think I'm going to grab this. We have plenty of gears. And this needs to start looking at this. Where can I stick? Where can I put this? Let's see. I've done a horrible job giving myself space here. So let's see. Contamination. All right. So measure. Greater than. Okay. What is this? Less than, greater than, equal to, do nothing. Okay. Threshold. When you sense. I guess what? 25%? Do I have a disc? I don't even know what a disc is. I don't know what disc you're talking about. Let me think. So when it's less than, and then we can automate this. Select the transmitter. We select this one. Okay, there's contamination. Can I height? So right now it's Oh, do I have a Discord? Yes, I do, but don't worry about that. I don't use. I'm mostly on just like fan servers. I don't use it as like a social media or like a messaging board kind of thing. Hold on. What are we? This needs to be, so it's on right now, so it's at that. So what if I do it like that? What if I do that? So right now it's off, and when it's off, and then when it's on, I want it to be closed. So when this does, okay. I'm starting to understand. So when this detects 25%, measurement right now is 0. So when it is more than 25%, it will then turn on. And when it turns on, the gates are going to close. Okay. Do it on max of 0.5. Okay. So just like that. All right. And then I also want that to be synchronized with this as well, I think. Sensor 1. So when it's on, it's going to go all the way up. And when it's off, all right, there's the drought. Thank goodness we got a drought. You know it's bad when you're happy to see a drought. Okay, so I think that is going to be contamination. Well, at least for the mountain. The mountain is going to do, is ready for contamination. So when it's on, we'll see. We'll have to trial by fire it. But for now, that I think is working correctly. How is everyone else doing right now? Okay, thank goodness. It looks like this has all been built now. Yeah, okay, that's been built. How's this going? Not much progress has been made here. Did I forget to... I think I forgot to put... Yeah, I did. Whoops. Forgot to connect that up. My bad. All right, no free beavers, that's fine. And now, okay, so this got built. Now we can work on getting beavers out of here. Because I want this to connect over to all the way here so that we don't have to rely on this like valley of death for transportation. How are we doing on supplies? Supplies are not doing that great. We have plenty of planks, it's just the metal we're lacking on. How are you doing? Oh, you're already almost out. we're gonna need a new supply of steel. We'll have to grab it from here. How am I gonna get up here? I think we go from this level. Okay. Okay. If we move over one block, it'll be a tiny bit easier to cross. Oh. Break that. Build that. And then there we go. All right. So that will get built at some point in the near distant future. And then hopefully he'll be able to... So he's going to grab all this layer. Just fine. And if I'm guessing if we put in staircase here, he'll be able to grab this stuff too. Yes, yes. Excellent. Only one we won't be able to grab are these little guys down here. That's not the end of the world. I'm not too concerned about that. All right. So that's going to be that dealt with. Yeah, because we've been making pipes. We've been chewing through this. Water. Food is still not doing great. Our mushroom guy here still not doing fantastic. Let's get mushrooms. I definitely want someone in here. Water's doing great. Okay, we're doing good on water. So with 2 mushroom guys, I think we're going to be doing good. Or at least we're going to have a big influx of mushrooms. The drought is almost here. I'll have to figure out something for the drought, because for the drought, I need these to... Those can actually stay at 9. That can stay at 9. That's fine. How's this doing? That's doing good. During a drought, that's okay if this is open. This, we only really need to worry about this when it's a bad tide. This is the only area, but I mean, we're not really here. So I'm not really concerned about the water that we lose here just yet. As you can see, I already had something established here. But unfortunately, it was too much of a strain to be all the way out here, so I abandoned all the stuff here. So now we can... This is all built. Why are they not using this pipe? Guys, you're making me feel bad. Why aren't you using this pipe? Are we missing a piece? We are missing a piece. Oh, son of a gun. There we go. If only they would have told me. If only I could speak beaver, I would have known that we were missing a piece there. Okay, I saw someone zooming on through. There we go. They're working on it. And then this is getting worked on still. I'm hoping I can start collecting water here at some point in the near or distant future. And then now we can start focusing on this guy. 15 days. Well, 16. I think it was a 16-day drought. That's pretty clean. That's not bad. I think we can survive 16 days. Fine. All fine and all dandy. Oops. Why didn't you... No. Because you were turned off. Actually, no. We're going to need that second worker there. I think we can afford to turn... I'm a little scared, but I think we can afford to turn that one off. Just because this is also our reserves as well. A little bit of bad water still in here. That's fine. Okay, still working on this. Let's see if we can get this worked on. Gonna be going a lot of back and forth. Then. Oh no, I already messed it up. Ah. Oh, you know what? I need to get this. Yes. Yes. All right. We'll have to get rid of this stuff. Does that still need to be there? I think we can afford to get rid of this. No. Nice try. What I need to do is actually this. Mountain right here. We can go around it. How's our dynamite? Our dynamite's looking okay. We could potentially blow it up. Would it be easier just to go around? It'd probably be a little easier to go around it. And then we're a little closer to this staircase here. Oh, I did it again. Stupid things. There we go. We want to end up over here. Oh, what happened here? Oh, did somebody get stuck? Oh, you dummy. How did you get stuck? Oh, you dum-dum. How did you get stuck in a pipe? What did you do? I'm not breaking that. I'm sorry, buddy. You've made your own grave. Hope that they can build this fast enough to get you out. Listen, I'm not here to fix stupid. I'm not fixing that. This stuff is expensive. Hold on, how much is it? It's 2 planks and a 2 planks and a metal block. Oh, this dummy. How'd you get? I hate this guy. Fine, fine, fine. Oh, I have to break 2 of them, don't I? Oh, jerk. Hold on. Can you get out from there? Oh, it's multiple beavers. There. They're fixed. There you go. I can be forgiving. I'm merciful. There we go. Well, we'll probably end up, because I'm thinking that's probably going to happen. That might happen here again, potentially. 2 blanks and 1 metal. Oh, thank God. All right. Well, good looking out. I was more than willing to let that man die, or that beaver in this case. There was multiple beavers in there as well. There's like 2 beavers huddled up in there. Okay. I will probably do this right here. And then we're gonna have to make pipe. You know what? No, that's not that. Because they won't be able to go up the stairs around that. No, yeah, no. I'm gonna move it. I gotta move this. I gotta do it from right here. And then we can do that. Staircase there. I'm going to try to get another staircase here. And then we can just slightly move this path over. Not the end of the world. The world building, the platform end of the world building, the platform and a oh you'll have to type that out one more time, because right now I'm currently working on just trying to get these 2 connected, and I think that's gonna work out. Yeah, so yeah, that's gonna be fine. So since that's gonna be our way out of here, that's a lot of space. The thing is, like, I don't really know what to build here. It's just like a big empty space here. Like in industry, but we can do industry here. I feel like industry would be a little bit better here. All right, let me see if I can get them to build this again. See if they'll focus on that. We are running low on planks and steel. I'm gonna turn this on. And I just need 1 beaver. I need 1 little beaver over here. One was the end, and another was building the tube. Oh, okay, I see. The issue here, yeah. I know what you mean. That's how they got stuck. I understand what you're talking about. Yeah, because I think one of them was coming from here, and then the other guy was working here, and then they just got squeezed them in there. I gotcha. There we go. I have a feeling that's going to happen here, potentially. That could happen here again, because there's a chance that this guy will catch up. No, because this, like, they have to work upwards. I think this is going to be fine here. I don't think we're going to have that issue here. Definitely not here. English is not my native language. That's okay. Thank you for chatting with me in English. I do appreciate that. I know that English is not everyone's first language, but your English is good. No, better sometimes. Sometimes the way I type can be pretty bad. Sometimes I'm not very good at chatting, and I do fumble up my words. A lot of it is because of like the autocorrect. A lot of autocorrect just kind of messes me up. And it's to Google. Yeah, Google Translate. But honestly, it's pretty good. I was able to catch them like 90% of what you were talking about. There we go. A little more water storage for the future. Hopefully we make it there. I think we're fine on water. It's the food. We got to get a... I'm gonna adjust this. I'm gonna bring this down. Get this refilled. Yeah, I need a better place to farm. I need a bigger farm. That's what I need. I need a place to farm more. I was thinking about farming here, but because this is our water supply, it's going to be dry a lot of the time. That's why we have out. Yeah. So for here, we could do like a depth sensor, huh? I did see that was one. Contaminate. Yeah, depth sensor. We got plenty of science. So we could probably do it over here, facing this way. And then... Oh, they're not gonna be able to get here. Dang it. How am I gonna get the beavers here? I'm gonna have to... I don't want to get rid of these berries. Dang you. Dang it. These stupid beavers. Actually... Can the beavers build upwards? I know they can build downwards infinitely. 1.6. Because this is a depth of 0.6, right? If I remember correctly. I will work on this in a second. So if it's... I think this is the less than. If it's less than that... Yeah, if it's less than this, I want this to be turned on, and I want this to be depth sensor 1. There we go. So when it's off, I want it to stay there. When it's on, I want it to drop to, because I don't want it to like, because the issue here is that this is too deep. I guess 1 for now. I'll be fine. Because it's just going to maintain this height. Yeah, I think 1's okay. Because the thing I'm worried about is that a bunch of water is going to just like flood in. And then it's going to keep triggering this. But that's fine. Okay. You're getting it stairs. I need not to path to it. Block, yes. You're going to set one of the, give it an arrow and you can press on the sensor. That works on it as well. Let me see. You're going to set one, give an arrow and press on. Okay, so the arrow end is on. So I think I got this. Let me get stairs up to here without disturbing my... Because I don't want to disturb my farms. However, I do need to get there. I'm glad I didn't get rid of this. There we go. Okay. Set that to... Okay, so set this one to 1.5. Okay. There we go. The only thing I'm a little worried about is like when we get to this level... Because you see how we don't have a ton of water, and the only thing I'm worried about is that it'll get to here and then it won't be able to refill it. That's the only thing I'm worried about right now. But I'll be able to mess with that a little bit later. How's this going? They're slowly working on this, thank goodness. it just needs scrap metal, and that'll be good to go. Oh, that's great. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, because I'm a little more comfortable right now. Right now, what I need to do is I need to get food. I need more food. I need to find a good area for food. How's this doing? Oh, these guys, these guys are not doing too hot. I was gonna do a fluid pump here, or a fluid dump, wasn't I? To maintain this. There we go. And I might do another one of those sensors here. Actually, I might do the sensor here, I think, because they don't need this entrance. No, they do need this entrance. The gatherer needs this entrance. Maybe right here, because this is not needed anymore, because we already have a staircase here. And then this one, we can put a depth sensor as well. Let's see. Because I think, yes, I do want this. Okay, and I did see that you can rename it here. So this one's gonna be, let's see, free water. And then I want this one to be a little bit more. So this can be at 9. And when this is at 9 or less, I want this to be turned on. It's prioritized by hauler. And then, yeah, so this is attached to tree water. Right now it's off. I want this on. So right now it's on. So I want that to be started to fill up. Well, once this gets built, I want that to be filled up. Yeah, I got it. I'm using my brain. I haven't had to look at math things in a very long time, as you can tell. It's been a while since I've had to do math. I wish it would say like instead of the arrows, like less than, more than. No, this would be more than, this would be less than, and then this would be equal to. I don't know what these like equal to or less than. I guess these are the ors, and that's if you just probably want to turn it off. Those are my best guess. That's my best guess. How are you guys doing? This is doing fine. We got plenty of water. Whoa! Yippee! Drought's over. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had to use those symbols. I don't tend to use those symbols a lot in day-to-day life. So we're gonna let that go. That's still open. That's great. Okay. How are we doing for mushrooms? Mushrooms, we don't have any mushrooms. Guys, what are you doing? You're killing me. Turn that off. All right, how's the progress here going? Not very fast. Okay. What about over here? Okay, we're getting there. Have we run into any issues yet? No, no issues yet, just supplies. I don't know if we need scrap anymore. Well, that solves my problem. No one's even at the scrapper. Planks. No steel. That means this guy is done, isn't he? Where are you? Okay, there you are. This guy's almost done. I want to get someone over here. Prioritized by hauler. Don't want him doing any of the work. And then once this is all eaten up, I'll turn this guy off. I'll get rid of that. How's water doing? Water is fantastic. We're doing great on water. Okay, so this is on now. So this is at a depth of 0.5. Perfect. And we still have a little bit of water here after that, like, what was it, 16 days? Wasn't too bad. That's almost done. Forester is here. Let's make sure someone's over here to grab the... How are we doing on berries? Berries we're doing okay on. I think we'll be okay to keep this guy over here. And then I think we also have... where's the other gatherer? This is the lumberjack. Don't I have a berry guy here? Thought I had a berry guy here. Or is it the forester? Is this the only berry guy I have? I think it is. Let me get another berry guy. Yeah, we'll put him right there. And I want you to prioritize the mangroves. Because I think these are ready to be harvested, right? Looks like it. How's this doing? Right now it's on. Because it's measuring 0.7. Let me drop this a little bit. So if we get to 0.6, I want this to be turned on. Okay. Yeah, because we have the dam right here. And we're starting to get some water. Okay. And how's this now? Now that's off. So we're at 0.9. Okay, perfect. Looking good. All right, that's working like a charm. See, it's kind of doing the thing I thought it was going to do. Where like, this thing's going to be constantly flickering on. Let me drop this by a little bit more. So when it gets to 0.5, 1.5, then it'll flick this on. Okay. And then this is already filled all the way back up. Got a drought. Not a problem. Man, we've been getting lucky. We haven't had a bad tide. Thank goodness. Knocking on wood, hoping that it doesn't show up. I think we're okay with leaving because we don't have extra beavers and we got some sick beavers. Oh, that's fun. Oh, those beavers get sick. Oh well, we're not gonna worry about those beavers. Where could they have gotten sick? I wonder if it's when we did that that flush of bad water. We might have flushed bad water when a beaver was crossing, potentially. Let's see. Yeah, we got a couple of sick beavers. It's okay. Unfortunately, actually no, I think I have enough science. We got 3 bad. Oh man. Oh, thankfully we do have the science if we want to take care of them. Oh yeah, we could definitely do this, but we need extract actually. Extract. Let's see. Extract. It's going to be this one, right? 600 science, 200 horsepower. I think we can do this. Let's see. I can put this, probably put this somewhere around here. Let's see. Yeah, don't worry. I'm on the case. I got this figured out. So we unlock this. And let's get some power down here. I would like to use some of the power wheels. Do I want to use this? We do have the science for this. An engine. Actually, we do have... How are we doing on wood? Wood is okay. We're maintaining wood. We're definitely getting above our needed water supply. So that's a good sign. So let's put it over here then, since we're not too concerned. Yeah, we'll stick it there then. So that's a good point. And then let's get the contamination thing over here. Perfect. And then let's get a container. Because I think you need, let me double check actually. Which of these containers can hold the extract? Is it you? I'm just double checking. I think it is just the water containers, right? Yeah, okay, there it is. I see it. Okay, just making sure. There should be more than enough extract for them. There we go. Yeah. And medical beds. We probably want the medical beds somewhere close to where they are. Because they all kind of live around here. Maybe here is okay. There goes the drought. Anything we need to worry about? I think we're okay. I think we're okay to let them be. I might put them down this row because we're not really using this space. 17 days, yeah. It gets a lot worse. It gets a whole lot worse. I have been a victim. Yeah, we got plenty of science for this. So for now, let's get one built. Wait for that to get built. Because I feel like it's not going to be an everyday problem. Let's get this prioritized by hauler. We could do automation. No. Yeah, this is going to need power. Oh, you're talking about these guys. Do these need power? Oh, you're right. They do need power. Ah! Okay, never mind. Scratch that, boys. I didn't know those needed power. Let's get them... Oh, shucks. Probably gonna have to move this then. They already started working on stuff. Let's get that prioritized. I completely did not know that. Oh, why do these guys have to be so difficult? We'll get 2 built. I don't imagine we're going to need more than 2. Even though we have 6 or 3 sick beavers, I don't imagine they're going to need more than just 2. They'll be able to manage this. All right. Perfect. 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 We're doing great. How much power does this take? 200. And this produces like what? 600? This is like 600 power, right? 400. Okay, we're good. Yeah, there's plenty of power there. And it's right next to the tubeway, so they'll be able to supply that pretty quickly. Ugh. Mushrooms are... We got some mushrooms. Let's go ahead and get someone over here. There we go. Get someone working. Because right now we have plenty of mushrooms to start making more food. We're starting to get a stockpile. Which is great because now we're running it low on food again. Fantastic. I still need to make that other farm. Ugh. Bad tide. It is easier for foxtails to... As the foxtails. Yeah. It's easier as the foxtails. Yeah. I'm beginning to learn that. I really miss the foxtails, man. The foxtails, everything is so much quicker to do. Like you get access to all your end stuff a little bit sooner. Like the zip ties. No, not zip ties. The zip lines. Zip lines are so much easier to manage. These tubeways, the tubeways are fast. There's no doubt about it. And it's really cool that they can build as they're in the tubes. But it takes so much resources to build these tubeways. Speaking of which, how's this going? That's okay. All right, we got only oh shucks. I need to think about where do I want food. Food. Farmhouse. I can probably regain this little area. No, I can't regain that. Let's see. It's more late game. Yeah, it really does feel more late game here. Let's keep moving forward with the day. Because we are running low on food. I need this turned on. We need those backup berries. That's still being worked on, thank goodness. If I could lower this again, I can use this. Aren't we getting mangroves yet? Can I get someone over here? Thank you. Because I'm pretty sure these are ready to get picked. Let me get mangrove storage somewhere over here. Can I put it in here? This mangrove. That is mangrove fruit. Okay. This can do mangrove. Make sure haulers can get to that. All right. People are getting cured. Okay, I guess they're kind of... they might be dying off. That's fine. It's the sentiment that counts, you know? We're working on it for future generations. I might pause this. Because I need this. I still need the farm area. Alright, mangroves are being picked. The breeding pod count. Right now, it's pretty low. I think it's just these 4 right here. Right now, I just have these 4 breeding pods. I don't... The problem is that I'm struggling with food and water. Well, I'm struggling with food right now. So I don't want to increase my beavers' population yet. Until I can get the food managed. Because I think we have water storage managed now. I think this has been dealt with. What I'd like to do is I'd like to get a strip blown out from here so we can fill this back up. But I think water has been dealt with. Food is my priority now. And it is trying to look for a decent spot to plant more food. And we don't have dynamite because we're using all of our dynamite right now to deal with this. This would have been a good area if I didn't put this stupid thing here. That would have been a great adjacent spot to do more stuff. This is too far away for me to really manage. However, we're starting to get a supply of fermented food now, thankfully. I just need to trust these guys. And this is set to send food out. Yeah, so we're supplying stuff. And I think the supply is somewhere over here, if I remember correctly. It should be here, right? No, this is actual mushrooms. This needs to be fermented. If you add 1 more, you get about 10 more. 1 more aquifer. Oh, for the breeding pods. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 46 beavers right now. Right now we have space for 40, 80. Oh, yeah, no. That's 20, 40, 60. We have space for 60 beavers. Yeah, the breeding pods. Maybe. Right now, I'm gonna fix the food. Right now, the food is being worked on. I wish these could work a little faster. This has 100% power now. Oh, where did they go? Why did they leave? I think this whole thing needs to move. Oh, that sucks. This needs to be connected. There's a Google Excel folder that can give exact beaver count with breeding pods. Okay, perfect. I'll Google that a little bit later. What I need to know is food to beaver. Like, how much does a beaver eat? I don't know how much a beaver eats. If I had to guess, a beaver probably eats about 2 things of food. Let's see. Oh, don't worry about the link. I'm gonna Google it later. Yeah, no need to send me a link right now. That is something I can research afterwards. So why are we... Oh, we're out of seed oil, huh? Or very low on seed oil. Yeah, we need beavers over here. This would explain what's going on. Oh, we're out of power on top of it. Why are we out of power? Why is this not getting power? We have water. We have logs, we have water. Why is this not working? Let's see. 2.4 food for... and 2 water. Okay, so 2.5 food and then 2 water units. Okay, I think we definitely have enough water now. So what is 40 times 3? Let me get a calculator. $120. That's from 5 years ago. Okay, that's fine. And then times... because this has to last during these kind of droughts. How long can a drought be? We'll be conservative and say 20. I need 2,000 units of food. Over 2,000 units. Yeah, we're nowhere near the capacity for the beavers we currently have. And that's during a drought. Like a 20-day drought, you would need about 2,000 food for an army of 40 beavers, which currently we cannot maintain. And this still hasn't been built. I think I really do need to up my beaver colony. I'm just nervous. And I'm a little like puzzled why this is not getting power. Why is this? This needs to be turned on. Hello? Can somebody come here and how's our haulers? There's something going on with our... That would explain a lot. Let's pause that. Get haulers back into here. It's fine. We still have 4 workers. Oh, brother. We have 1 hauler. Let's pause. Okay, there's no one there. Science. Let's drop farmers first. We can drop 1 farmer. I think that'll be okay. That gives us 3 extra haulers. Okay, we just need 1 more guy. We have one We have one guy here. Okay, perfect. Oh, I need him. I need that guy over here. Maybe you. Okay. All right, we're back on business. We're back to business. It is 2.6 food. And water, a little bit more water. I'm going to say probably still about 2 units of water, but about 3 food. Okay, the calculations weren't too far off. Come on. Please, somebody put the stuff in here. All of this stuff just got like, everything has been halted. I'm pretty sure we can just pause this for now. Don't want anyone getting into here. What is this? A lumberjack. We can get rid of that. Oh, losing all those haulers was devastating. Once these guys are done, they're gonna have to find new work. I definitely need 2 people here. All right, let's start shaving some jobs. I need less people working at random places. This can get turned off for now. Yeah, you've been reduced to 1. I still want a lumberjack because we still need a supply of logs. What is this? Another lumberjack. We can get rid of this one. How's this guy doing? How are we doing on... Yeah, no, we still need that there. How's this doing? I think he's been hauling his own stuff. Who else? Thank God. Thank you. Thank you for turning everything back on. Holy moly. Finally, someone came over here. Ah, see, it's doing the thing I thought it would do. Let's drop this. Okay, I think that's going to be okay. Lost a little bit of water from the backsplash, but that's fine. Water's dropping a little bit, that's fine. Food is starting to come back in, thank God. Holy moly. I have to really make sure to maintain my haulers. Oh, great. We're dropping haulers. No! If I'm going to get more beavers, I need them to be over here somewhere. Because we're more established on this side. Where do I want them? Maybe we can get this area. I'm hoping we get that irrigated at some point. How's this looking? Okay, still waiting for explosives. We got some explosives. How's this going? Okay. What cost and effect? Breeding pod. Right now, getting a breeding pod, it doesn't cost much. That's not the issue, but let me look. I think it's here, right? This is the one I'm thinking of. I don't have this yet. That's gonna require resin. We have resin, I think. Yeah, we do have resin. Planks, we're starting to slowly get back. Okay. What else does it need? Steel. Steel, we're doing pretty low. We don't have enough steel. This is only 10 logs. Oh, this guy's really upset. So let's see. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, we can get one more. We can get one more breeding pod, and then no more. There we go. Yeah, we got the berries. We definitely have the water. The efficient one. Yeah. The efficient one, this the advanced one, right? This is the one you mean? We can maybe, because I know this also takes extract, right? Which is still being worked on. This is still in the back burner. But right now we have enough space for 10 more beavers. So I think we could afford to get one more beaver pod in. Oh, it's almost, the nightmare's almost over. We almost have water again. Yippee. These guys are still fine. If you want to get one of the advanced breeder pods, just replace one. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. But for now, we don't have the stuff to make the advanced ones because we're going to need extract, which this is still on the back burner. We need planks and metal blocks, which right now, all of our planks and metal blocks are being used up for the tubeway. Speaking of which, how's this going? Still no progress here. Hallelujah. A little nervous. We're running low on beavers. Oh, that's just a blueberry. I was wondering what that was. How are you doing? I might turn this guy off because he's got like almost nothing to pick. Yeah, losing those, the hauling people, the hauling posts, that was tough. I don't think I'm gonna be able to turn the builder's hut on for a while. Thankfully, we still have 4 working beavers, and we don't have a ton of projects other than like the dynamite of doom and destruction. Eventually. There we go. Finally. Nice refresh. Doo-doo. This is very funny. All right, and this will start filling up very soon. Why? Why, game? Why do you do this to me? All I do is try to enjoy you. Resin, honestly, we don't need that much resin. We can turn you off for now. We got 1 free beaver. What do I do with 1 beaver? So many options. Gears, we might be able to turn gears back on. Yeah, let's get gears back. Restock gears. I might drop you by 1. Let's see. Since how's this doing? He's okay. All right, now it's just kind of like the waiting game. And we are out of mushrooms, so I'm gonna turn these guys off and let our stock of mushrooms replenish. Oh, we have a bunch of free beavers. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Guys, there's so many things you can be doing right now. Get off your lazy butts. With 4 extra beavers, we could turn this back on. Okay, now we're at 1K food. Oof. Thank you. We have food again. Hallelujah. Never thought I'd see the day. How's the water going? Water's perfect. Beautiful. We're gonna overtop pretty soon. Not too concerned about that though. I want to get the dams potentially up here. Yeah, I'm so relieved. Again, it's been like this for like the entire day. Like it's been like this for the past like 4 hours. Where it's like, oh, we're losing it, we're dying. And then hallelujah, we're back. We're so back. It's been like this for the past couple of hours now. Where I think we're okay, but then we're not. How you doing? All right, this got built. That's fine. All right, I think, what can I focus on now? Because the drought's almost here. All right, so the drought's here. Honestly, we've been getting lucky with the droughts. The bad tides are the ones that I get a little nervous about. See, new well-being score, yippee, 15. Yeah, that's all dried up now. That's fine. Let's get back to this. Oh, it's 26 days. Ah. Oh, brother. 26-day drought. That's gonna be a tough one. Well, not much we can do about that. We'll just have to survive. Not a big deal. Right? It's been GG for like 6 hours. How many G's do I have? I don't have very many G's left in me. How do I want to get across here? Come down here, then down here. And then if we can meet up over here. Can I build on this? I cannot build on that. Fun! I love this game. Let's build next to it. Where are we meeting up? Let's cross over here. Yay! That was planned out, totally. Oh, I still need to connect all this. I'm just gonna ignore my beavers for a little bit. I think they're okay. I trust them. There we go. That's all connected. All right. So we'll be able to eventually come all the way back down here. I think once this line is connected, I'm gonna start getting this reestablished. And I think one of the first things I want to do is get all this blown out again. And then I want to blow all this water out. I want to blow this a little deeper so we have a little more water storage. And then how's this doing? Oh, we're getting over that hump. Yeah, that's fine. Eventually, one day we'll be over here. I wonder if I can expand. I could expand a little bit. I can get more mangroves over here. Maybe, because we don't have a ton of mangroves. And I feel like we need more than this if we want this to be a food supply. We'll put it in the back burner. Where is... I'm trying to remember. Where are the bombs? Bombs are over here. What is the... Okay, we could go all the way over here. Let's put this on a fairly low priority. This is not super necessary. Don't need to worry about this. Eventually, I'd like to get trees in there, but not right now. How's this going? I think we can blow this up. Actually, I might wait. Yeah, I might wait for the next season. Oh, but we got 20 days though. Oof. It's gonna be a while. And then I still want this at some point to be worked on. Hoping to turn this into water storage someday. Honestly, this got pretty far. This is pretty far. Good for them. My beavers have been doing great. Yeah, that's all fine. What are you doing over here? I'm guessing he's a hauler. We got 2 mushrooms in the storage. How are you guys doing? You're almost ready. I might get a 3rd story. Water's okay. Let's just do 1 for now. All right. Oh man, we're not even at 2 hours yet. Oh, feels like it's been forever. Oh. I think now is just to sit and wait. I think right now we're just going to sit and wait for these guys. Because I can't really think of much else we can do with them. Because I got everything currently built the way I want. What I would like to do is I'd like to start getting rid of these walkways. And have them start relying on the tubeway. But they use all the walkways still. Even though we have the tubeway, they still use the walkways. Yeah, they're still using this one too. Maybe that's an off-screen thing where I'm gonna like get rid of all these walkways and then like nearly... Oh, what happened here? Where are my haulers? Oh, brother. Why? This needs to be a higher priority. No. Guys, no more. Get back in here. Can't afford to not have power. This can be turned off for now. A lot of water in there, but right now it's not doing anything. I don't need them worrying about that. Bad water is... It's okay. We have plenty of bad water. I might turn this off. All right, we got one free beaver. Let's get back to science. If you're going to place them with platforms. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. I plan on getting platforms in here. But the problem is it looks like they all the stairways are being used. Even though we have this, they are still preferring the stairways. So I'm trying to think. I mean, I can probably get rid of this one because this exists. This exists. I can probably get rid of these two for now. These two are probably okay to get rid of. The problem is we're definitely going to lose all the supplies, but that's okay. We didn't really commit a ton of supplies to these. It's only a couple of planks. There we go. Oh. Oh, you idiots. You big old dummies. Oh, I hate you. I hate you, stupid beavers. What the heck, guys? What were you doing? Let's get them rescued. And then we can also pick up the supplies. Oh, these dummies. Looks like someone else got stuck here. Oh, great. He got stuck too. Actually, we might be able to just demolish these two. And this is going to be a little easier to rescue this guy. There we go. Oh, it's a little baby too. We can't afford to lose that. There we go. There's also, yeah, it's a little guy. Who is this? Juljin. Juljin, unfortunate. Don't worry, Juljin. They're coming for you. Don't starve. That is so funny. That was almost, that was like immediate too. Come on, guys. No, you're just going to leave the poor baby there. Oh, poor little guy. Don't worry. It's okay. Just one night alone. I'm sure you'll survive. I gotta be a little more conscious about when I destroy these. That's hilarious. Oh, that was unintentional. I don't want to cut the supply to the food just yet. This is fine. Okay, he's out. Let's high priority picking all this stuff up. Because since we can get down here, might as well regain our supplies. And then is there anything here that they would lose access to? Again, we have the two-way if they really need to get over here. I think we can probably get rid of this one. But if I keep this here, no. I gotta keep this here for now because this is our supplies. We have supplies over here. So I gotta keep this here for the time being. So we'll let them work on that for a minute. This is the one that I think needs to be destroyed. This definitely needs to be destroyed, and this definitely needs to be destroyed. Because they have this. They should be using this. I don't think it's necessary for them to be doing this. This is quite crazy. This is ridiculous. The worst part, though, is the guy that works here is going to have to walk over here, walk here, and then take the tube. That's not the end of the world for him. These guys as well. These guys are gonna... No, these guys have an easier time because it's a straight shot for them into the tubes. Excellent, excellent. Work, my beavers. Or for that... Wait. They're using that because there's no faster way. I don't know, the tube way, this is like 300% faster. I would hope. I would have thought this was going to be faster. It looks like they are starting to use it. The thing is, like, they're using all three of them. They're using the stairs, they're using the cliff, and they're using the tubes. I think if I... I'm thinking. I'm just trying to think right now. I think I would have to add a stop. No, let's just... We'll remake the bridges. I think I'll just remake the bridges when we have the chance. I'm gonna wait for them to pick this stuff up, and then I'm gonna reconnect this whole thing. Because now that we have the logs and we have the planks, we can afford to make regular bridges now. But I do want one central line that they can take. I don't want them using like 3 different bridges. I want them to either take the tube way, or I want them to take, you know, this way, I think. I think this is the bridge I want. I want this to be the single bridge. Okay. Perfect. So we're going to get rid of this staircase. Now that that's been dealt with. And then we're going to get that all the way over there. And then do a walking path for them there. There we go. There we go. That's it. That's all they needed. It would work if you build a two-way station through the big storage field and by the farm fields. I was thinking that too. I was thinking have a second stop. Because it would have to be somewhere over here. But then that requires more tubes. And we already have a lot of tubes that are being used right now. So I don't want to waste more materials. At least not yet, at least. Because we need to keep collecting metal. But I think if I would have planned it better, maybe here would have been a... Can they reconnect? Hold on. Let me do a quick test. Because if I just put this right here, will it just automatically connect to it? Or do I have to redo it? Oh, it does automatically connect. Okay. Let me think. Because if it's right here, they'll have access to the storage area. But then they're... Let's see. Let's see. You can build them on the existing lines. Okay. Yeah, I just noticed that. That's cool. That makes this a lot easier, so I don't have to keep building new ones. I'm wondering, do I want them here? Because they'll have access to this, and they'll have access to this. Maybe I do want to do that. I think maybe that's a better idea than what we're planning to do. Yeah, honestly, I'm starting to like that idea a little bit more. So let's get rid of this. No reason for that to be there anymore. And I think we're just going to connect a new one. We'll connect one there, and we're going to connect one here. And we'll wait for these to be built. Because planks, gears, and metal blocks. None that we have a ton of. So those will get built when they're needed. Thankfully, this bridge is not super necessary, so we don't have to worry about this bridge. But until these get built, I'm going to keep these up. And then once that one's built, I can get rid of this bridge. Yeah, I like that. I like that idea. All right, good call. Yeah. Other than resources, I have no reason, yeah. Because we're already here. Might as well. And I hate the way these flashing lights look. I hate this thing. And even potentially we could, like you were saying, put one here. And then I can get rid of the staircases here. That is a little close, but... the problem is like this one's kind of like a little too close. That's okay. I think this is close enough to the farm to where they can get off at either one of these locations. This is the one that's a little harder because they have to go through a gap. I think that's okay. I'll think about putting one right here. We don't have anything here other than the industrial zone. This is still getting worked on. This is still getting worked on. How's the water doing? Running low on water. Storage is getting kind of low. TNT's doing good. We have 3 unemployed beavers. That's a good sign. How are we doing here? We still got these guys. Let's turn this back on, but with 3 available. There we go. I wonder, is there a way to know how much water I have? Resource center. Signals. Take the signal based on the stock level of a specific good. Yeah. I think I want to hook this up to this because these are all set to supply. So these are all set to supply everything else. Is this set to receive or to supply? That's set to supply. Let's turn that to obtain because we haven't had to use this in a while. How about this one? This one's set to supply. Let's turn that to obtain. And then resource. It was this one. Okay. We'll put that there. And I want this to look at water. Perfect. Percentage. So when we have more than 7, what is the threshold? No, I want the pumps to be connected to this. Okay, water. Threshold is at 0 right now, so it's on. If we put this threshold at... And these get to about... I think I want less than Because right now we have about 2K water. I think maybe 70% or 90% or something. I think it's looking at the whole grid, the grid as a whole. I don't know if there's a way to specifically sync it up with the water tanks here, because I want these water tanks. Yeah, it's looking at all water. Maybe you're right. Let's try 90%, because I feel like nothing's gonna really happen, because we're barely able to maintain 70%. I don't know. We're at 2K water. We're not using a ton of it. Maybe I drop this to 60%. Let's do 60%, because with 2,000 water, I feel like 2,000 is enough water for the colony. And I want these to be hooked up. Let me rename it. Water. And I want these water pumps to be hooked up to water pumps. Water pumps. Water pumps. Maybe 90. Hold on. Now I'm like, I'm second guessing myself. Right now it's on, so that means everything has been turned off. So we want this to be here. $80, you think? Let's try 80. So right now it's on. Now it's off. Won't somebody please come in here? It needs to be built. Oh, okay. Then let's turn this to none. Yeah, that's a good call. I didn't even realize. Good thing we have a lot of water. Otherwise I'd be messing with this for too long. Nope, that needs to be turned to this. So let's wait for that to get built, and then we can mess with this. Two free beavers. Oh, we're running really low on water. That explains this. 5 days. Let's just dump the water. Get some water in here. Okay. That's okay. Build another dam? Brother, I got so many. I think I am going to need another dam, though. I think eventually I'm going to need a dam up here. A bigger dam, a whole hole. Right now, I mean, I'm working on getting this blown up, but it's taking forever to get through the queue of work that we need to do. Unless I make this even deeper. I don't know. Because this is being used to fill up our reservoir as well. That's already done. So these guys can go find new jobs. Maybe we do a depth meter over here. Maybe I wonder, can you do more than one automation? Or is it only set up to one automation? There is none. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that there's no water here. A relay. Let me look at a relay. That was somewhere here. We perform simple logical operations on the input signal. Okay. I'll mess with this in a second. Because yeah, right now there's no reason for them to be pumping an empty stream. How's this doing? We can turn this one on. And there is no water here. Okay, fantastic. We need this little sliver of water for the farms. Food and water are okay. We got some mushrooms. Let's get some mushrooms on the go. Let's get an extra beaver in here. Because how much do these need? They need 50 each, right? That's 100. Each beaver, I think, does like what? A 50... Demand is 100. It's making 0 right now. Yeah, with 2 beavers, we should be able to overproduce power. There we go. Everything should be working at 100% now. Because these only need like, what, 50, right? The end of the day! Oh, I love this game. We're at 55 beavers. Let's go. Wahoo. Let's think. How do I make a bigger dam with the water I have? Using the mountain. The mountain is the easy answer. But the problem is the mountain gets filled with bad water. I would have to figure out a way to get the bad water out of here. I don't know how I would get the bad water out of here. Other than building a giant aqueduct to dump all the water out somewhere over here. Realistically, that's the only thing I could think of right now. Let's get... Hang on. While we're thinking about what to do, let's get another lumberjack or scavenging flag. Tunnel in the meter for the bad water. Okay, so that's this thing, right? Tunnel. So we would have to... Let me think. So you're saying tunnel from this level. Tunnel from this level outwards. Down to here. Down to here. It's gonna be a lot of... what's it cost? Extract. We're still waiting for the extract. This was set to build like an hour ago. We're still waiting for that bad boy. Yes. Okay. So that means if we came down here, tunneled outward, we would need to build a staircase going from here. Let's see. It was the late game thing, I think. Yeah. It's this guy right here. It's going to need dynamite, extract, and planks. That's not too bad. 2K. It's going to take us a little bit to make that. But let's start thinking about how we're going to get down here. Yippee! We survived another season. Going from here, and then down here to here. Hopefully the beavers can can survive this. There we go. And then that's where we're gonna start tunneling. We'll tunnel that, and we need to do a sleuth, right? Fill valve. I think that's what this is. Or throttling valve. It's one of these two. One of these two we're gonna need. So we can block the hole and only have that turn on when it's a bad season. The only bad side is that this whole thing is going to empty out. That's okay, because if we turn this into a reservoir, maybe we can like either dynamite this lower or raise the walls up to get like an extra depth of water. I think that's a good call. I like that idea. Okay. I think that's the goal for next season, or that's gonna be the goal for next stream. We got a couple of minutes. Let me look at everything. Yeah, because... Oh, you know what would be cool? Is if we can, do 2 of these. So we do one here. This one could be for bad water. And then this one can be for just regular water. And just have the regular water bypass this whole mountain and just fill directly into here. So it would be underneath the mountain. It would go this way and then empty out here so that we don't even have to worry about this whole thing filling up. That we can just get water directly over here into our main reservoir. I like that idea. Okay. I know what I'm doing. I'm smart. I'm a genius. I can do this. Wait for this to overfill. Let's get this depth sensor, water pumps. Now it's on. Okay, perfect. Figured it out. Do you know that I can send you screenshots? That's okay. No, don't worry about the screenshots. Part of the fun is trying to figure it out on my own. I like trying to solve the puzzle. But I do appreciate the help. I want to send you my colony. Send it over to Blue Sky. I don't know if you have Blue Sky or not, but I have a Blue Sky. If you wanna tag me on Blue Sky, and I can check out your colony. I think I can blow these up. All right, beavers, watch out. Perfect. Oh, that's great. Look at all that extra water. Ooh, delicious. That's awesome. This is almost done. I think we can start thinking about a dam. I think I want to put dams on the top of this. We could do floodgates. Maybe floodgates, because we can get a little bit extra water out of it. Hold on, let me demolish some of the path. Oh. I gotta think about how I'm gonna do this. I gotta do this very slowly. We'll wait for that to come back on. Oh! Oh, man. This has been one hell of a trial. Every week, every Friday, well, roughly. I try to play this on Fridays. Every Friday, this gets tougher. I'm hoping once I can get the this top layer dam done, I can get rid of all these extra floodgates and dam pieces here, because these were all built before I started working on this. Oh, beautiful. So much water. We'll be able to recover quickly. I think we can hook all of these up to the water pump. Oh, not again. Water pump. I don't like this one. You can turn this off. We got plenty of mushrooms. I definitely want to build a third layer. Get a third layer built. But we're looking good. We're looking good on food. Food is slowly becoming a non-factor now. And I still never built a second farm. Never punished. Only stressed out extremely. This is set up to 80%, right? Yeah. Okay, perfect. So once we reach 80%, they'll turn off the pumps. Or above 80%. Something like that. That was such a good idea to get the automation. I'm glad you pushed me to start automating things. Because I definitely needed it. I was just being lazy and didn't want to do it. Okay, that's built now. We still need the extract. One day this will get built. It's so close. Oh, we just need metal blocks. There is someone here. Prioritized by hauler. Yeah, of course. Thank you. I'm probably going to wrap it up in a few minutes. But I think... Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think off stream. So the goal for off stream is to get rid of these bridges. I'm going to get rid of all of these bridges here so that they can rely on the on this network. Same thing here. I should probably hook this up. Actually, I should do that now. Is get this hooked up over here so that they can exit from here. And I can get rid of this. I should also maybe hook this one up here too. No, they can walk this. Yeah, maybe I hook this one up here. Because this is a bit of a... we'll see. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Because why not? Where is this? This is right here, so... You probably want to be... The drought. Fun! I love droughts. So right against this. Yeah. And then... I don't need this path anymore. I still need this path, though. If I want them to go home, I need that path. I know it's so lazy. For such a short distance for them to travel. Oh, I need to... And then I'm going to wait for this to get built. So I can get rid of this bridge. And potentially probably this bridge too. Because if they want to get to the center, if they want to get to the center here, they can go from here and then just walk. Yeah, they can walk here. It's a little faster with this one, but I mean, they don't really, unless I get it disconnected. No, I think it's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. Maybe I connect this one. I might connect this one over here. I can also connect one over here. Ooh, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun stuff. Now that I'm a little better off, I can kind of focus on more endgame stuff and starting to fix my village. This is the one that I'm hoping to get rid of. I'm hoping we can eventually get this stuff out of here and get this whole thing connected up. Let's actually low priority this, because this is not a necessity. This is like a want, not a need. We don't have to work on this. You know, when we have nothing else to do, we can work on this. But yeah, right now, I think the other connections are a little more important. Like this connection, I think is more important than this one right here. Oh, we're almost there. We're so close to this water source. Oh, it feels great. All right. All right. I'm wrapping things up though. We're a little over the 2 hour mark. Thank you, Hannon, for helping me out and keeping me company. How do I send you pics then? On Blue Sky. Hold on. You could also do Twitter if you have Twitter. I don't use Twitter. But if you want, you can send me stuff on Twitter or you can send me stuff on Blue Sky. Both are fine. Things like Discord are just for like friends and stuff. You know, I don't have a public Discord. And just like social media, I really don't check it either. But yeah, if you want, you can send me your pictures of your colony, and I can take notes and whatnot. Oh, that was a waste of supplies right there. I could have switched that out for something else. That's okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up. Wrap things up. By what I mean is I'm gonna sit here for another 2 hours. No, I think I'm done for today. I think I'm actually gonna be wrapping it up. I've been staring at this game for too long. I'm starting to want to gnaw at wood and stuff like that. So we're gonna leave this game alone. I think we made some pretty good progress though. The next goal is to start getting rid of these old bridges. I need these bridges gone so that they can look clean and more industrial like this. Yes. But yeah, wrapping things up. So thank you for hanging out with me today. I will go ahead and catch you in the next one. And until next time, goodbye. Adios. It is for me 1 a.m. Oh man. It sounds like you're on the Eastern Hemisphere. So oof, yeah, get some sleep. Thank you for hanging out with me. My goodness, it's 1 a.m. I would. Yeah, over here it is like it's 3 p.m. It's 3 p.m. So that's a almost 12-hour difference. That's crazy. +1. Yeah. Yeah, good night. GMT. Okay, good to know. All right, but yeah. Thank you. Hanan. Hanan is correct, right? I believe it's Hanan. But yeah, thank you, Hanan, for the advice. Usually I play Timberborn on Fridays most of the time. Usually I play around 10 p.m. my time. So that would probably be what, 10 p.m. my time is 10 a.m. Well, 11 a.m. So I think around your time, 11 a.m. is usually 11 a.m. Fridays is usually when I'm playing Timberborn. But like today, I did have to push it back. Hey, Nen. Okay, I think that's correct. Hanan? Hanan, Hanan, one of those two? Hopefully one of those is correct. But yeah, if you want to catch more, I'm going to be working on this in the background. So it's probably going to look a little different. We're probably going to be on cycle like 40-ish potentially. Next time we come back to this, we'll be a little bit more into the future. But yeah, I will catch you on the next one. So until then, goodbye, bye, bye, bye. This is like the third time I'm trying to, I'm ending stream, but yeah. Bye, 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 bye. Hanan, the first one. Okay, perfect. Gotcha. All right, I'll catch you later, Hanan. All right, bye. Bye, 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 bye.